What can't she do? Honestly, what can't she do? Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to once again be reacting to Morissette Amon. I've done one video of her already, and you guys loved it. So here's another one. And this is once again from the Wish 107.5 radio station / YouTube channel. They've clearly got a good thing going on. They've got 15.3 million subscribers. That's kind of like... And the difference with this one, I believe that this piece, which I'm going to try to pronounce, Akin kana lang. That was probably really bad. I apologize. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But this is her own track. This is her own song. The last one was a cover from The Greatest Showman. This is her own. So I'm very excited. And this very recommendation is coming from Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want your recommendations to get bumped up to the top of the list, that's the place to go. Let's dive in.
Wish 107.5.
Bakit hindi mo maramdaman? Ikaw sa akin ay mahalaga. Ako sa'yo'y kaibigan lamang. Paano dapat di ko
Can we pause there for now? Ooh, I like this song a lot. So Akin kana lang, I think is the way you pronounce it. It's kind of like a nice flow. And again, if I'm mispronouncing it, correct me in the comments. I need to know. This is a great song, and it showcases the warmth in her voice. That's what I noticed in the first one too. Not only can she go up there and she can really, belt it out, but there's a warmth in the voice and a connectedness to the rest of her body. Now, that may sound a little extraterrestrial, perhaps. And sometimes technique, when we talk about how to sing, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to try to explain things to you so you can understand and you can appreciate this voice more. So when I say it's connected, in my brain, that means her body is part of the activity of singing. Singing doesn't just happen right here. As I explained in the previous video, and I'll link that in the description, it'll probably pop up somewhere in the video. If not, you'll find it on my channel. I just commented on how the work happens down below in the lower abdominals. That's where you get that power from. And with her, I'm really getting a clean sound. It's beautiful. It's got warmth. It's got darkness, but it's also got light in it. There's a beautiful, beautiful balance. And on top of all that, it's very easy on her face. Like she's not really like squeezing anything to make it sound good or to make those notes come out. She's just allowing the air to flow naturally. Beautiful. We're going to go back and listen to some of this again. I've gone back to this image here, and I could really stop anywhere and you could see it, but she's a very beautiful singer as well, not just in the tone, but the way in which she presents the song. So again, the face isn't scrunched and contorted, showing a lot of effort. She's just sort of beautifully portraying the text. And we see those beautiful front teeth. There's a brightness here in the cheekbones. There's a sort of lift there. And you can see the lip is sort of curled upwards. So that's giving her brightness in her tone. Yeah, and I find that when we have a bright tone, especially on a female singer, if we have a bright tone, it's more inviting. It's more like you're inviting your audience to come and listen to you. That's why so many people, for example, love Irish tenors. Like there's such an approachable and easy style of singer or voice type of singer to enjoy and to listen to, right? Because there's a brightness, there's a lightness and an ease in the voice that just makes us feel good. And Morissette's voice is the exact same. It's inviting and I like it. All right, let's go back.
Kiusap na lang, akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw, akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. At maghihintay hanggang akin ka na.
Like, don't you think that she's a nice person just from watching this? If you know who she is and you've listened to her or seen interviews, then perhaps you know more than I do. But I'm just getting the sense that she's a really nice person and she probably really loves her fans and she's good to them. And there's just an honesty about her that I think is hard to fake when you're performing. And yeah, I like the fact that she's just really smiley. It's so nice. So many people nowadays are just kind of grumpy all the time. And their default face is kind of frowny, even if they're not even that upset or if they're concentrating. That's one thing that I work on a lot with singers to try and overcome, because their concentration face looks kind of angry and they're just like when they're singing. But she's just open and inviting. I love it. Let's keep going.
At sa panaginip lamang, nahahangkat, nayayakap ka. At ako pa ba'y iibigin pa? Ang dinadasal, makikiusap na lang. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw, akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. At maghihintay hanggang akin ka na. At ako pa ba'y ibigin pa? Ang dinadasal, makikiusap na lang. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Ang dinadasal sa araw-araw. At maghihintay hanggang akin ka na.
Wish Exclusive on Wish 1075.
What? Oh my God. You know what? This is why I don't listen to these before, because I want that genuine reaction and genuine feeling. What can't she do? Honestly, what can't she do? There were elements and things that she did in this piece that she didn't do in Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. So I'm getting another side of her voice, which is so exciting, right? I always talk about versatility. She's got it. So let me get this straight. She can sing the soft, luscious tones like she did in the beginning. She can also belt in the mid-range and high up. She can do a whistle tone all of a sudden, apparently. She just did that. She can growl. She can riff. And she can do a handful of other things, all while seated in a radio station booth. Come on, you guys. This isn't fair. And I can see now why it's got like 150 million views or something. That's unbelievable. So let's break all these down. One thing that I noticed that I was just coming to terms with, and then she slapped me with the whistle tone, was she does this little squeal cry thing in her singing, which we'll try to find. But I noticed that in Never Enough as well. Let's listen to verse 2 again and break it down. Sorry to pause right there, but it's giving me sort of like an Alicia Keys kind of vibe, purely from the song. It's kind of soulful and chesty and like kind of coming in here. So I can hear a bit of influence there, which is awesome. And I wonder who her inspirations are as a singer and a songwriter. So if you know that answer, maybe you can enlighten me down in the comment section. What does she like? What does she listen to? What did she grow up listening to? Because I can hear different influences coming in.
Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, ang dinadasal sa araw-araw. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang.
Like, come on. That's so ridiculous. In the span of 30 seconds, she went to like 3 different vocal registers. And don't get me wrong, the whistle tone really does impress me. However, it's the control of the whistle tone that really impresses me. So being able to control those notes, like she was doing a riff up there, and to be able to do that when you're in the whistle register is incredibly difficult, because we don't know a lot about the whistle register. Like we can kind of make guesses as to how the anatomy in it all works. But the reality is the folds are moving so fast, like the vocal folds are moving so fast up there that it's hard for a camera to even capture it. So it's one thing to sing up there. It's a second thing to sound good up there. It's a third thing to sing up there and sound good and have control over it. That is the real kicker here. Did you hear the little squeal? Let me replay it.
Akin ka na lang, ang dinadasal sa araw-araw.
Yeah, I think that's intentional, personally. I like it a lot. And it just goes to show how much better live performances are than studio recordings. Because the thing I don't like about studio recordings, or a lot of them, is that they just don't seem genuine or real. Because there's so many effects put on. There's a lot of auto-tuning that goes on. And for me, some of the best singing and the best music has those little imperfections. Even if they're intentional, they have these little blips and these noises and these things that are very human and make it genuine. And it makes me love her even more for that. Let's keep going.
Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, at maghihintay
another comment about this. So I didn't pick this up the first time. This is really impressive. Okay, so she was singing in her chest voice and without a breath transitioned to the whistle register. That was really cool and very impressive. See if you can hear that. So she's going to sing in her chest voice and she's riffing and doing all these amazing things. And then without a breath, she's going to flip up. And without any postural changes, it's not like she's singing and she has to go like that or something to get up there. No, she's just the same. Doesn't change anything. Listen to that.
Akin ka na lang at maghihintay hanggang akin ka na
That was all one breath. That was one breath. So I see her skills go even deeper than what I originally thought. It's one thing to listen to a good voice, say, oh, that's a good voice, but to really listen to it on a deeper level, which is what we're doing right now. Listen on a deeper level and you uncover the secrets to her success. And it's not talent. She's got oodles of talent. I'm not saying that, but it's not talent that makes her so great. It's these little things, just going through with the breath, working on her breath. Incredible. It's like the classic idea in any movie where somebody's trying to learn something. Often what their teacher or their mentor or whatever teaches them is not what they expect. It's like if there's a great sword fighter and they want to learn from the best, they often go a really roundabout way of teaching them something that's sort of unexpected. Singing is kind of like that, where you think, oh, I'm just going to sing high notes all the time and really belt it out and really be a legend. No, actually, you work on the breath control because that's what's going to make you a good singer. You work on the breath and then everything comes after that. That's the bedrock and the foundations. Everything we do as a singer comes from the breath. So you better learn how to do it. And Morissette is really, 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 really good at it. Yes. That's one of the secrets uncovered.
at ako pa ba'y ibigin pa ang dinadasal makikiusap na lang akin ka na lang giliw akin ka na lang ang
Wish Exclusive on Wish 1075.
Stop it. Stop it. That's so good. Yeah. Okay, so last video I commented on how her tuning is impeccable. Same thing here. So in tune, always dead in the middle of the pitch. Even on this last whistle tone, listen to this. Right in the middle. Yeah. So it's live, right? And it's a whistle tone. And she can sing in tune and it sounds good. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? Isn't it awesome how we can just access this on YouTube and listen to this? Like I never would have known who this singer is if not for you and your recommendations. So I've noticed something else that needs to be addressed. So look at this screenshot here. We've talked about the brightness in the sound, those beautiful teeth, right? Showing them up like this. Everything's bright. It's not getting trapped in the depths. But there's another part of the mouth that she's actively working through, and that's her tongue. What she's demonstrating is a really good understanding of the proper amount of space in the mouth. So if she drops the jaw as much as she can to produce more space, like this, it's going to kind of clamp down on her throat. It's not going to be great. So she just opens an appropriate amount, but she keeps the tongue relaxed. See if you can notice what her tongue is doing. Okay. What does she do with the tongue? The answer? Pretty much nothing. That's exactly what she should be doing. So it's a very uninvolved tongue. Essentially, what she's doing with her tongue is she's forming the consonants and the vowels that she needs to for you to understand what she's singing. But other than that, it's hardly involved. In fact, there's actually a little bit of a divot in the tongue. So she's always keeping the tip of the tongue at her bottom teeth, like that. And then her tongue kind of goes downward. So she's keeping it flat in her mouth. And what that's doing, it's keeping it flat because the tongue is really long. She's keeping this open. The throat is open. The mouth is open. So she has space to work with. What do we notice about her sound is that it is clear as a bell. Now, if her tongue was getting in the way, it would not be as clear as a bell. We'd hear little snap, crackles, and pops in there. But she's got a really, really good technique of keeping her tongue relaxed. She brightens with the teeth, brightens with the cheekbones. She doesn't scrunch in the forehead. Check, 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 check. All these things that I would teach any student that I want to teach how to sing better. I would say all these things. Yeah, we can even look further. What's going on with the throat? Hardly anything. There's no tension in there. Her shoulders are down. Her head is nice and tall, right? She's not got bad posture like this, like a lot of people have. She's upright. She's sitting down, yes, but she's still upright. She's probably at the edge of her seat. Yeah. So it's check, 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 check. All these things we're checking off our list here. That's what singing should be. This is why she's good. Don't chalk it up to talent because that's only a portion of her abilities, right? Maybe she had, as a child or something, an ability, a better understanding naturally than other people of how to sing. She's also Filipino, and some of the best singing I've heard has come out of the Philippines. Like incredible, incredible voices. So we'll make the assumption that when she was younger, she had this ability to sing, but she wouldn't become what she is today without a lot of other factors coming in. And I think we've broken down quite accurately some of the things she's been doing that just makes it unbelievably good. Oh, I'm really impressed. And I'm someone that's hard to impress, but I love this voice. And that's going to be the end of this video. If you have more recommendations, check out Buy Me a Coffee. That's how you get your recommendation bumped up to the top of the list. You can also check out my Patreon. And hopefully you'll enjoy some of the videos that are about to pop up on your screen right now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.